A metro area police chief under investigation turns in his badge. Tonight, the former Golden Valley Police Chief sat down with KARE 11 for the first time to share his side of the story. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Julie Nelson. Virgil Green, the embattled chief, resigned after months on leave. Jennifer Hoff joins us with what he had to say today. Jennifer?
Julie, the wide-ranging interview was nearly an hour long. Green, who was hired 3 years ago, said he was never made aware of any allegations against him until that day he was put on leave.
The Golden Valley Police Department has long been embattled, from misconduct and racism uncovered by an independent investigation leading to more than half its officers resigning, to now its police chief who quit last week.
The morale was a lot better.
First task to turn that around.
Did the decision then back in May to put you on leave come as a surprise?
It was definitely a surprise.
The city would only say it was reviewing a complaint until new documents Friday show allegations against then Chief Virgil Green for the unauthorized release of body cam video to a television station and undermining an internal investigation.
Do you feel like the two examples that the city has given are reason to have put you on leave?
No.
Green says the video was released in accordance with state law, centered around a weapon during a school fight. Green said administrators covered up, discovered only after his department got a search warrant.
I felt it was in the best interest of public safety that we did release that video that showed what those officers were dealing with that day.
Green also denies interfering with that internal investigation he says was against an officer for allegedly cheating on an exam, who he admits he did continue talking to.
There was not one piece of evidence ever presented to me and my attorneys during my interview saying that, yes, you intimidated them.
Do you feel pushed out of the Golden Valley Police Department?
I've heard people say that I was a DEI hire, which that's not true. But if this city is about supporting people of color that they do bring into the city to advance and to especially grow a department like I was growing the police department, somebody should have sat down and said, hey, Chief, we got some concerns about some things.
Now we know Green was also a police chief in Arkansas and Oklahoma and fired from both of those positions, saying his rights were violated and sued. Each suit, though, was eventually dismissed, and later a city manager and even several city council members were instead terminated in connection with those cases. Green admitting the headlines don't look good, hopeful, though, that any future employers would dig deeper into exactly what happened, particularly in those two other cases.
But did he indicate at all whether or not he's going to pursue any legal action against Golden Valley?
He said had he not left on his own terms and had he been terminated, he would have wanted some city benefits, right? And he indicated he likely would have sued to try to get those benefits back. But because he left on his own, that's all null and void.
All right, and the city now is back in the same position, looking again for a new police chief. Any word on that?
Yeah, they wouldn't comment tonight anymore on this resignation, but did say they are looking for a new police chief and said they would share soon how that whole process would play out.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer.
Yep.